Imagine this. You've been choosing low-fat foods to be healthy, but your clothes feel tighter and your energy dips by mid-afternoon. Here's the uncomfortable truth. After 65, many low-fat products quietly set you up to eat more, snack more, and store more. Today, I'll show you exactly why, and I'll name the 4 worst culprits hiding in plain sight. Even better, I'll give you simple, satisfying replacements that help you feel full and in control. Stay with me, because number 3 looks healthy, but it can make you hungrier an hour later. And at the end, I'll give you a one-line memory formula so you can remember this every time you shop. Quick check-in. If you've ever bought a low-fat snack thinking it would help with weight, drop the word low-fat in the comments so I know I'm not alone. I'm a health scientist and a food-first educator. Everything here is educational, not medical advice. If you manage diabetes, heart or kidney disease, high cholesterol, blood pressure, or you take medications that affect blood sugar or fluid balance, talk with your clinician before making changes. We're not demonizing fat. We're choosing foods that keep you fuller longer, steadier with your energy, and satisfied so you naturally eat the right amount, without white-knuckle willpower. Let's start with the big idea. Low fat often backfires after 65 for 3 simple reasons. First, the sugar swap. When companies remove fat, they often add sugar, starches, or gums to keep the texture and taste. That means a bigger glucose bump, followed by a crash that signals your brain, go find more food. It's not a character flaw, it's chemistry. Second, the satiety gap. Fat naturally slows digestion and helps release fullness signals like GLP-1 and CCK. When you remove fat, foods move through faster, and your stomach sends fewer "I'm satisfied" messages. You finish the bowl and still feel like grazing. Third, the absorption hit. Many of your most protective nutrients, vitamins A, D, E, K, and the colorful carotenoids in veggies, need some fat to be absorbed. Fat-free dressings on salads can actually make you get fewer nutrients from those beautiful greens. The solution is not more fat, but the right kind of fat, in the right amount, paired with protein and fiber. Keep those 3 ideas in your back pocket as we go through the worst offenders and how to swap them without feeling deprived. Culprit number 1. Flavored low-fat yogurt. It wears a health halo. But flip the cup and read the label. Many have as much sugar as a dessert, and the protein isn't always as high as you think. Here's how it backfires. The sugar hits fast, especially if you pair it with granola or a banana, leading to a quick burst of energy and a mid-morning slump that whispers, snack time. That's the loop that slowly nudges weight up over months. The fix is simple and delicious. Choose plain, 2% or whole milk Greek yogurt, or skyr. Add your own flavor, a handful of berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, a drizzle of vanilla, even a spoon of chopped walnuts or almonds for crunch. In real life, that tastes like a parfait, not a punishment. The protein steadies you, the gentle fat keeps you satisfied, and those berries give you sweetness and fiber without the crash. If you're dairy-free, go for an unsweetened coconut or almond yogurt and add nuts and fruit just the same. Pro tip: if the label shows added sugar grams higher than protein grams, that's a red flag. Culprit number 2. Fat-free salad dressing. This one seems virtuous, but removing the oil usually means adding sugar, maltodextrin, gums, and flavorings to make up for what's missing. That does 2 sneaky things. 1, it makes salads less satisfying, which means you eat the salad and then raid the pantry later. 2, it blocks nutrient absorption. The pigments that make carrots orange and spinach dark green, beta-carotene, lutein, and friends, are fat-soluble. A little oil helps you pull those nutrients into your body. The easy replacement? A simple vinaigrette. 2 parts extra virgin olive oil, 1 part vinegar or lemon juice, a little mustard, a pinch of salt and pepper. Shake it in a jar and keep it in the fridge. Drizzle a modest amount over your salad, enough to coat the leaves so you enjoy the meal and walk away satisfied. If you like a creamy style, whisk in a spoon of tahini or plain Greek yogurt. Want it ultra-fast? Olive oil, squeeze of lemon, pinch of salt right on the greens. That's it. You'll actually get more nutrition from the same salad and feel content for hours. Quick pause. Mentally scan your fridge. Do you have a fat-free or light dressing in there right now? If yes, you just found an easy win. Swap it this week and tell me how it feels by day 3. Culprit number 3. Low-fat peanut butter or powdered peanut butter. I know, peanut butter can be calorie-dense, so the low-fat label feels safer. But here's the trap. To remove fat, manufacturers often add sugar and fillers, which take away the natural satiation of the nut. You end up spreading more on crackers to chase fullness, or pairing it with more carbs because something feels missing. Natural peanut butter, on the other hand, just peanuts and a little salt, brings protein, fiber, and yes, fat, which slows digestion and calms cravings. A balanced swap looks like this. 1 modest spoon of natural peanut or almond butter on apple slices or celery, or if you prefer chewing, a small handful of whole nuts savored slowly. If you love powdered PB for smoothies, that's okay. Consider adding a teaspoon of chia or a splash of olive oil in a savory blend to restore that satiety factor. The goal isn't to add fat, it's to restore balance so your brain says, "We're good." No snack needed. Culprit number 4. Low-fat snack foods, baked chips, low-fat granola bars, and low-fat muffins. These are the kings and queens of the health halo. The fat grams look low, but the ingredients list often reads like a dessert: refined grains, syrups, starches, and very little protein or fiber. The result? Quick burn, quick hunger, and a green light from your brain to keep eating because it's low fat. That's the portion creep trap. Here are better, I feel full replacements you can actually keep in your kitchen. Air-popped popcorn tossed with a touch of olive oil and a pinch of salt. A single-serve Greek yogurt with no added sugar. Cottage cheese with cinnamon or pepper. Hummus with crunchy veggies. A cheese stick with a crisp pear. Or a small handful of nuts with unsweetened tea. Each of these pairs protein and/or fat with fiber, which is the hunger-reducing combo your body recognizes. Notice what's missing. The ultra-processed sugar-starch combo that makes you hungrier. Now that we've named the culprits, let's do a 30-second label reading tutorial that can save you pounds. First, scan the added sugars line. If it's higher than the protein grams, ask yourself why. Second, look for sugar swaps in the ingredients: maltodextrin, corn syrup, brown rice syrup, cane juice, or any O's near the top of the list. Third, pick products that have ingredients you could buy at a regular grocery store. A good low-fat choice is not about the fat number. It's whether the product helps you feel satisfied for 3 to 4 hours without a snack. Bonus tip: no added sugar is often a better North Star than low fat. Let's put it all together in a simple senior-friendly meal swap plan you can try this week. Nothing fancy, just satisfying and doable. Breakfast. Instead of a low-fat yogurt topped with granola, build a Greek yogurt parfait with plain 2% Greek yogurt or skyr, a handful of berries, a spoon of chopped nuts, and a dusting of cinnamon. If you enjoy toast, choose a slice of true whole grain bread and add a thin layer of natural nut butter. You'll feel comfortably full through the morning. Mid-morning check-in. If you're still hungry, it's a signal you may need a bit more protein or fiber. Try cottage cheese with pineapple chunks, or a hard-boiled egg with cherry tomatoes. Sip water or unsweetened tea. Thirst often masquerades as hunger. Lunch. Trade a salad drowned in fat-free dressing and a side of crackers for a big bowl of greens with colorful veggies, a modest drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and vinegar, plus a palm-sized portion of grilled chicken, a can of tuna in olive oil, or a generous scoop of beans or lentils. Add a small piece of fruit on the side. You'll get crunch, color, and fullness without the 3 p.m. crash. Afternoon snack. Skip the low-fat bar. Choose hummus with bell pepper strips, or a cheese stick with a pear, or nuts with herbal tea. If you're a smoothie person, blend unsweetened almond milk, frozen berries, a scoop of plain Greek yogurt, and a spoon of ground flax or chia for staying power. Dinner. Instead of a low-fat pasta entree that leaves you prowling the kitchen later, go for a palm-sized piece of salmon or another protein you enjoy. Beans, lentils, tofu all count. with roasted vegetables tossed lightly in olive oil and a small baked potato or quinoa. Season generously. Herbs and spices help satisfaction without extra sugar. If you love bread at dinner, make it a single slice of whole grain and really savor it. Evening. If you want something later, aim for warm and calming, not sugary. Chamomile, ginger, or a warm milk alternative can gently signal kitchen closed. If nocturia is an issue, shift more fluids earlier in the day and talk with your clinician about timing. Let's talk portion and timing tips that make everything we've covered work better, especially after 65. Aim for a source of protein at each meal to support muscles and satiety. Think Greek yogurt, eggs, fish, tofu, beans, or poultry. Pair carbohydrates with fat and/or fiber. Avoid naked carbs like plain crackers or juice on their own. Think of your plate like a trio: protein, fiber-rich carbs, and a modest amount of healthy fat to carry flavor and stay power. Hydrate earlier rather than loading liquids right before bed. And one of my favorite free tools, a 10-minute walk after meals. It's gentle, joint-friendly, and it helps your body handle the blood sugar from that meal, which calms appetite later. Now, special cases and safety. If you're on insulin or medications that lower blood sugar, changes that reduce sugar spikes can change your medication needs. Loop your care team in early and monitor. On statins or blood pressure meds? The food swaps here are generally compatible but still worth a quick check-in to personalize for you. Lactose intolerant? Choose lactose-free or dairy-free yogurts and cottage cheese alternatives that are unsweetened and pair them with nuts and fruit for balance. If you live with kidney disease, your protein, potassium, or sodium targets might be different. Your renal dietitian's guidance beats any video. Finally, if a food gives you reflux or digestive upset, it's a no for you, no matter how healthy it looks on paper. Your body's feedback is data. Let's circle back and cement the key points. Low fat often means more sugar and starch, which can make you hungrier and nudge weight up over time. 4 common traps: flavored low-fat yogurt, fat-free dressings, low-fat peanut butter or powdered PB used to replace the real thing, and low-fat snack foods like baked chips, bars, and muffins. Your better replacements are simple and satisfying. Plain 2% Greek yogurt or skyr with fruit and nuts, a real olive oil vinaigrette or tahini lemon, natural nut butter or a handful of nuts paired with produce, and balanced snacks like popcorn with a touch of oil, cottage cheese, hummus with veggies, or a cheese stick with fruit. These swaps work because they restore the satiety trio: protein, fiber, and a bit of healthy fat, so you naturally eat the right amount. Here's your one-line memory formula. Fat helps you feel full. Sugar makes you snack. Choose the fat that helps. Ditch the sugar that traps. Say it out loud once and you'll hear it in the grocery aisle. Before we wrap, a couple of quick retention boosters you can use today. First, open your pantry and fridge and pull out one low-fat product with added sugars or starches in the top 3 ingredients. Replace just that one item this week. Second, build one balanced snack station: nuts or cheese sticks, hummus, crunchy veggies, unsweetened yogurt cups. Make the better choice the easy choice. Small changes, repeated. Beat big changes, abandoned. If this was helpful, type SWAP in the comments and tell me which low-fat food you're replacing first. Hit like so more folks over 65 see advice that respects their biology. Subscribe for the next episode, where we'll expose the most common hidden sugars that sneak into healthy breakfasts and how to outsmart them in 10 seconds. Remember, this channel is food first and medically cautious. Use your care team as partners and use your plate as a daily tool you control. You deserve to feel satisfied, steady, and strong. Let's make it simple and sustainable together.